Meantime, though, hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Strange Bedfellows 2.
It's Strange Bedfellows. It's Strange Bedfellows.
Shut the fuck up, I will. Nero is sick, too sick to be in the game, but apparently not sick enough to, avoid making horrible fucking jokes.
You're never too sick for the nut shack, Duhad.
I will fucking kill you. I will fucking kill your character again. You will come in from space and crash. Anyway, we're also joined by...
Congestion.
I'm going to fucking kick you out of the call. Winter. We're also joined by Winter.
Yes.
And Zombie.
And my new character.
And his new character. And Zombie Cam.
Hello, everyone.
And Time Knight.
Hey there, everybody.
Or should I say... Spooky Night, because we're starting the Halloween Spooktacular early, and I'm your host, Duhad. Ah, yes.
It's October.
I will fucking kill you. You are ruining this.
To be fair, the only person who laughed at those puns were Yang.
Give me the word and I'll do it, Duhad.
And introducing straight
I
from
want to gang around for this.
Straight from. I will fucking get you. I don't know how to. I'm not the host of the call, so I can't actually.
You want me to do it?
Yes, angrily. Joining us straight from the missing, it's Great Axolotl.
Also Morath, but yes.
Also
hello
Morath.
everyone.
Okay. Yeah. you know him, you love him. He's been around. Morath is only going to be available every other week, which, if we were on our normal schedule where we have two campaigns running on alternating weeks, would mean he'd be around all the time for one of our campaigns. But given the current and soon-to-end situation of Strange Bedfellows being the only campaign run every week, he's going to be recurring until that kind of kicks back into the normal way. So expect to see him on and off.
Yes.
But meanwhile, hello, Nero. We pick back up where we left off previously, as Captain Zimmer, playable who was also absent this week, and Jane Doe, along with their companion, Kat, the member of the security force who had joined them on their ill-fated expedition, slowly dragged their way back to the desert. Kat's arm is badly burnt. Zimmer's suit is partially offline and he cannot speak or really do too much of anything right now. And Jane is actually basically fine. She survived the whole incident, which was mostly her fault anyway.
No, they would have died anyway.
What a bitch.
True.
You screwed up your stealth roll.
Yeah.
You did screw up the stealth
To
roll.
be fair,
I screwed up the grapple roll.
to be fair,
Oh, that's
Credit
what
where
it was.
credit
That's
is
right.
due.
Either
Right.
way.
I mean, if we are going to place blame, we should at least be accurate with it.
Fine. Yeah. Point is, Jane, who arguably had a large role in events as they unfurled, got away from the entire situation completely scot-free. Unlike Victor Sentry, who finally had fate catch up to him, karma catch up to him. But anyway, as we pick up with the characters, they are just now kind of reaching town, and as they do, the chief is standing out in the road, waving them down. He has a pair of binoculars and clearly has been watching for their arrival ever since the obvious explosions have been taking place off in the desert. Standing next to the chief is one of the security officers who had been in the place earlier, and he is looking somewhat worried as you all trudge back into town, limping and minus several people. That new security...
Mission complete!
What happened to the rest of you?
Casualties, sir.
Casualties of war.
Casualties, my god!
Hello.
Like, what happened to the truck?
Kaboom.
Sorry.
And the rocket launcher?
Kaboom.
And the pirate base?
Kaboom.
There was many
How is
unexpected
Nero
things.
talking?
It's like in Nazi zombies. You just hear that voice out of nowhere. Kaboom.
I will fucking
Oh
kill
my
you.
god, Jane is haunted by Victor Sentry.
How incapable are you of being in this session again? Was that Nero?
It's
Anyways.
more just like I'm afraid I'm on the verge of passing out right now. So
You should for your own health make sure to rest right now. Lay down.
oh, don't worry. I have like a pillow right beneath my keyboard. So if I fall asleep, I will fall asleep on my pillow keyboard.
Amazing. Anyway, so the chief is looking kind of, horrified at the high casualty rate of this operation, and looks specifically at Kat and says, "You're right. Your arm, like how badly is it injured?"
Oh, it's not very much. Plus, one of them has already given me first aid. I should be fine soon.
Very well, very well. Here, he points over to the new security guard who accompanied him. He'll escort you back into town. I'll take some people out to collect what's left of our equipment.
There is not much of it left, sir.
I'm afraid you might be right, but we have to account for it at the very least.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Again, gestures to the security guard who was joining them, who is new and a player.
Sorry. I didn't know. I did not realize that this was my cue. Hello, sir.
Yes. Take care of them. Make sure that Cat here sees a doctor about that arm.
So quarters near the medical wing, then.
Yes. The clinic is open, and I've informed them that there might be casualties from the attack.
All right. This way, please.
Kat, you know this security officer. You have worked with him before. It's not a particularly large, security force, and everyone kind of knows everyone. So, he's not a stranger to you. Though the rest of you don't recognize him from your time in the security office.
What is the name? So, could bring it up like an actual human being.
Yes. Oh well. I don't know. That would be the same for the player too.
That's
So-
why I was asking the player.
His name is Derek Humphreys.
Derek Humphreys.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's Derek Humphreys.
Like
I hate you.
God.
Go ahead, Winter.
So, it's been a little while, hasn't it, Derek?
Quite a number of years. You look like you have met with an unfortunate time.
Today's not been a good day, of all days.
I can see that. Yeah.
A number
Also,
of
small
the
note, my character does have a pretty bad leg that has
her leg is missing. Like she has a mechanical leg replacing her one of her legs.
Yes.
Mm.
And that has happened very recently, so they would not know this.
Yeah. So, what? I kind of re-upped. I was on administrative leave back when you guys left. What exactly? So pirate base?
Yes, the pirates. What was his name? Like Red Eddie.
Red Eddie, yeah.
Yes. Red Eddie has been fully taken care of completely. We will never see him ever again.
Oh, that's for the best anyway.
The large robot with a frightening-looking alien inside of it, which had been following you, Derek, suddenly takes a turn and heads off towards the shipyard, apparently looking to go and take care of some repairs as it looks fairly badly damaged.
Yes.
The rest of you are still there, though.
Yes.
So yeah, also Zombie and Time Knight, you are also there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
I thought the robot
Oh
was-
no, sorry, Time Knight, you're not there yet. We'll reintroduce you very soon. But Zombie, you're still there, mate.
Sir, we'll get you set up with lodgings on. We'll make sure that you're near the hospital, so it's not too much of a move throughout the streets to try to find them.
And we lost Zombie.
Zombie's internet has gone out. That'd explain it.
Oh, this great storm is occurring.
He did say that
Yes, yes.
they'd had some serious storms.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a plague of
It's
goddamn
raining
spiders.
memes. Hallelujah.
Yes.
It's raining memes.
Yeah, no. Immediately dropping. Anyway. Oh, alright, thank you for doing that.
So, what is it that you guys usually do when you're not fighting off pirates?
Well, we normally just keep streets clear, and we did a pretty good job until Red Eddie showed up and took
And
pretty much
started
all.
basically
yeah.
raiding any supplies that are coming in, like any trade goods and supplies that are coming in and off of the planet.
Well, I mean, I kind of knew you, but
Yeah, unfortunately, the only other person who's actually like a living player just dropped out of the call, and his internet is offline. So Jane also temporarily wanders off to take care of something.
I like to think that Jane just collapses on the floor as her OS blue screens.
No, like Jane just sort of like wanders off, but well, just to have someone else in this scene. At this moment, from off of the Bojack, little like droid rolls down. It's one of the ones that it's like the previous one. So it's like a little white boxy robot with a dome head and a utility arm coming off of one side. And it kind of rolls over and in a synthetic voice says,
Hey guys, sorry about like earlier, I kind of blew up, and so
You
what
sure
happened?
blew it.
you blew up.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys sound like you have all sorts of fun.
I have
Yeah.
never met these before yesterday,
Okay, I'm just
so
gonna-
I can agree.
I'm gonna have to roll out a fucking GMPC real quick.
Okay.
All right, so following along with Colgate Bot comes a second robot. This one controlled directly by the shipboard AI, which follows it. And is still basically hooking up this machine to actually work as a host for the Colgate body. As it does so, it's just kind of like muttering like, "Next time, try not to destroy these. We only have so many." Robots on the ship. It would be incredibly inefficient to destroy any more of them. It is already inefficient to allow you pathetic organics to continually run these out and destroy them. Look at capital ship class Jane Doe. She is not particularly damaged. Synthetic / organic Captain Zimmer is also slightly damaged, but not dead. All other organics have died. This is a failing.
Yeah. You. That's. Yeah. Okay.
It kind of wheels over and looks up at the two humans. Like, this organic is damaged. Like,
Yes.
were they damaged in the same events that claimed the lives of crew?
That would be correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like staring at both of you.
I
Well,
was
at least
not
this.
with them at the time.
Ah, you are not. Like, you have no information on the deaths of First Mate Shay. And, like, it stops and thinks for a minute and then goes, position unclear, Victor Sentry.
No, I do
The
not.
only things I've seen were from afar. I'm sorry.
It stops and seems to, like, think. What is your relation with the crew of the Bojack?
I have no relation to the crew of the Bojack. You know, I'm Detective Humphreys.
Detective. This sort of, like, makes a few, like, mental notes and is like, you are with the Planetary Security Forces.
Yes, I'm leading them to new quarters and also to receive medical treatment.
Ah, excellent. I will accompany this unit. It, prods the Colgate bot to finish repairs.
The more the merrier, then. I myself have only had relations for that one mission, and I am indifferent to each one of them.
Winter, add somebody to the call.
I did.
No, add him again. He's online again.
Okay.
Hopefully get this. We're rolling a time. We're missing, like, all the people who
We're alive.
who were alive and able to help progress the story a little bit. So hopefully we can get Jane back
Yeah,
in here.
well,
You can get him back in the call.
Yes.
And please. Okay, we're just getting zombie in. So after the fun episode where we dealt with the shopping and the fun episode where everyone died, we now have the fun episode where
Everybody gets lost from the call, and then everybody has to.
yeah, like we have a kind of awkward situation where, like, we're missing a
have
bunch
the-
of key players and
We have the
no,
episode
nobody
where
from the
is-
originals, or
Yeah.
nobody from the.
Nobody for the first campaign is really alive.
hold on.
And even
Are
with
you
Jane,
are you not able to get zombie in the call?
I'm shooting. I want to continuously send calls out.
Hold on. I will rehost the call real quick. Everyone, oh wait, never mind. We got zombie.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, so let's try and get this train wreck back on the rails. Zombie.
Did I miss anything important?
Yes.
No.
No, nothing at all.
The new Colgate. No, okay. Like we've missed the introduction of Morat's character Derek.
I got the beginning of it.
Okay, what was your full name again, Morath?
Derek Humphreys or
Something
Detective
Humphrey.
Humphreys.
All right, Detective Humphreys. So yeah, Jane Doe kind of wanders back over. You actually notice that the ship's AI, what's his name?
Barley.
Barley is like fixing up Colgate Bot's new body. It's like, Admiral Ship Class Jane Doe. It is good to see you again.
You too, Barley. You too.
It points its utility arm in the direction of the two security officers. Officer Cat, what's your last name?
Cat Caroline.
Cat Caroline and Detective Humphrey. Yeah, Detective Derek Humphreys. The security officers here are most of what remains, claim to be. Like this one points to Cat. Claims to have been with you during the deaths of a number of our crew. Is this correct?
That is indeed correct.
That is unfortunate. Were any important mission specific like equipment lost during this unfortunate event?
No,
Ah,
not really.
excellent. wheels
Oh,
around.
matter of fact, I also got these. Jane pulls out the 5 explosives that she was given.
Oh God!
So, yeah. Everyone in the scene notices the robot just pull out a bunch of shaped explosive charges.
I'm
Taking
gonna
a
have,
quick step back,
yeah. I'm gonna be like,
pulling out her sniper rifle and getting it set up.
this is the. Yeah, I'm gonna lean over. Did you know about this?
No, I did not. Just
Yeah.
trying to get it put on my arm without the burn, so I can have a safe place to shoot and not have a negative penalty.
I'm gonna look at the robot that's been talking to us. You know, definitely kind of level-headed about it. Hey, do you have anybody who knows how to deal with explosives maybe better than this robot here?
It looks over at Jane. Jane, what's your explosive skill?
0.
0.
Oh my god.
See, I had 5 demolition.
Yeah, it's like currently the most experienced demolitions expert on the ship was, unassigned crew member Victor Sentry. He has exploded. Therefore, I do
Your
not.
demolitions expert exploded.
Like he didn't actually explode, but he's just, like this is
I-
what the robots picked up so far is that like everyone died in an explosion. It's like therefore we no longer have a designated demolitions expert.
Okay.
Look, I will have you know, I am likely the most intelligent life form, or unlife form, in the galaxy as we know it. And I can tell you that she sort of looks at it from a different angle, and I'm pretty sure this isn't armed, and she starts sort of pressing different buttons to try and check, and
No, don't touch anything.
Oh god, I'm gonna explode again, aren't I?
Something starts beeping on the set of explosives.
Running away.
you have a data jack.
Again,
Yes, you do.
I should be used to this by now.
Okay, so what kind of explosive is it?
It is a shaped charge. Like it's a small radius, high powered detonation.
Oh, so but it's something that goes in a single direction.
Yes.
I'm going to essentially sink it against one of the against the ground so that it blows up downwards.
Okay.
Take it from the robot.
Who here has demolitions as a skill?
Me.
Okay, roll demolitions plus perception real quick.
Okay. Somebody roll a d10 for me. Mine are in the other room.
Oh yes. Hold on.
5.
We have a rolls dot over at ground. So
I
rolls.
just rolled a d10. I feel like that.
God damn it! Why is there so many goddamn terrible fucking rolls? Okay, here we go. Do our loving name. Bed lows. Okay, this is the room, Graham. By the way, that we use. I mean, Morat.
Alright.
Anyway, so
And he already docked Time Knight. So.
I dox Brandon all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wait, what in the hell?
So
So yeah.
That
It's because you're
explains-
joining it without going through the regular webs.
So was that your
that
role?
is-
Yes, was
that
that your
is
role? Time Night. Sorry, Winter. Was that the role you made for him?
He asked for a d10, so I just rolled.
Okay, that was the D10 you rolled for him, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's your skill, Graham?
3 and my perception is 3.
Okay, you succeed. So you notice that Jane has not actually activated the explosives, or hasn't actually set them off. It's just that they have been primed. You can deactivate them. You can't get them to no longer be set to explode. You don't have to blow up the street.
Alright, so I will I will make sure that they are unprimed, and then I will take them for myself.
Yeah, so you confiscate the explosives.
Can I at least keep the satchel?
You had the satchel. He only took away the actual
Yeah,
bombs from
I
you.
Had I seen the satchel, the answer would be no. But I have not.
The ship AI, looks at Detective Humphreys appraisingly. This one has some skill. It may be useful. He may be useful in mission to, like in current mission.
Current mission?
Indeed. Current mission
What?
parameters. Classified. Order. Admiral Fleet Capital Ship Jane Doe. And Captain Zimmer.
Hmm.
These classified parameters were set in place by, points to Jane, our leader. If she is permitting, I can share them with you.
That would be nice, especially since she just... Is Jane the one that just drew out the explosives?
Jane is, in fact, the one who has been in charge of explosives.
Right. So... Just curious. What exactly is she talking about? I turn to Jane at this point. Just do that.
The mission parameters, you're asking?
Yes.
We're gonna cut the head off the Foundation, or the Federation, even.
Yes, you're going to stop Foundation before it can release the Encyclopedia Galactica.
Putting
Well,
up sniper rifle and then standing up right in attention.
I mean,
well, that's a new one. Okay, it's not new.
We are planning high treason.
That again, that's not new.
Yeah.
But I can safely say that it is outside my jurisdiction.
We could use
Well-
someone like you in our plan to commit high treason. You have skills that would be useful.
Yeah. I look down. I'm like, well, let me check with the office. You know, I do have this capability to, if I have enough. This is my last year with the force, and I do have a lot of unused paid vacation.
Run like the machine like thinks about. This vacation time would be spent working. Therefore, it would not be vacation.
Well, it would be according to the people that really, really, really don't want to know that I am out committing high treason.
This is a logical decision. Further evidence that this one would be useful in our mission to commit high treason.
here we go.
I might be able to help out if you would want. Looks at the more assertive
Yeah, like
future.
the AI kind of looks over you. You have been injured. However, I have noticed that you saved the lives of that you helped safeguard the lives of Captain Zimmer and Capital Ship Jane Doe as the only important lives in the expedition that left this town. That means that you understand the importance of priorities. This is a quality that would assist us in committing high treason.
Yeah, thanks for that. That
You are
Thanks
still
for-
alive. You lost nothing. All that you lost was one of my robots. This is annoying. You have inconvenienced me.
Has the
Okay.
ship been refitted?
I'll just be sitting here being unimportant.
You are unimportant no matter what you do. You can sit or stand wherever you like.
Oh, fuck.
Well, yeah, okay.
It just finishes reattaching all of your wires. You are done. I will go back and scrub the tank where you have sat safely this entire mission.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me that.
You're welcome. I am programmed to assist.
Gosh. What has my life come to?
If to please.
Floating in a jar.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
It is not an opinion. It is objective fact.
Yeah, it's the sad part is he's right.
I do not give opinions. I simply know. It is the advantage of my infallible robotic logic.
I like this one. I don't know why.
Yeah, I like him too. I like it too.
And
Oh, boy.
by the way, the ship is actually, it is in good shape.
Wonderful.
It has been repaired. It's like currently they're just working on Captain Zimmer.
Has the new
So-
FTL
You expect
system been installed?
Yes, it has.
so since you're talking about us joining, tell us about what you have in order to help us help you.
Help
It's to Jane.
us help you?
I mean, like, what do you have to help with this high treason?
What resources do you have for at the moment? Is what she's trying to ask.
We have 2 more bodies.
Are these living ones?
Yes, you
Okay.
and her.
And I
Because-
assume since she's been calling you capital ship, I assume that means that you are linked to at least some sort of ship.
Yes, this one.
Okay.
Oh, I am the ship also.
That's weird, and
That
I'll
is-
get to that later.
yes.
But anyway, that sounds manageable.
There's also 60,000 credits at the end of it if you help. Maybe more.
And I'll have my pension. That'll be decent.
Yes. Yes, that would be.
That's pretty good.
So we will go talk to our commanding officers, and we will get back to you as soon as we can.
Now, you're going to the medical wing.
Okay, then I am going to the medical wing, and he is going to talk to his higher officer, and we'll be back when I am okay.
Well, I need to go talk to the chief as well. So.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
Colgate Bot, are you going? Like, which group are you going with?
I don't really have any reason to go with the other guys. I guess I'd go with Jane.
Okay. You all right? So yeah. So Winter, you're going to the hospital. Sorry, I'm used to there being more people alive.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Um,
you guys all head off to the thing. We'll start out because Jane is mostly just going to get bandaged. We're going to just go right over to the bounty office slash like
Cat is mostly going to get bandaged.
yeah. Cat is mostly going to get bandaged. Sorry, Cat is going to go and
That's
get
a robot.
her arm bandaged up. And like with the explosion, the way it looks, it almost looks like someone bit her on the arm. It's pretty bad.
Oh god.
She
That would
then
be bad,
became a
wouldn't it?
vampire.
Yeah. But anyway, so, but no, like you go to the security office, and the chief is actually just getting back. Like they've essentially like sent out a they were able to send out a ship this time, so they were able to go out and pick up the remains and get back because there's no longer any fear of being shot down by pirates. And as you arrive, they're just kind of hauling in their damaged armored vehicle. And as it's like dropped down in front of the thing, the chief hops out and starts like dusting off his hands. Well, you boys did quite the job.
Seems I did, sir.
Did. How is little cat doing?
I'm
She's
currently
better.
unaware.
Well, as long as she's being taken care of at the clinic, it's all fine. Oh, my lad, what is it? What can I do for you? You want to get back to your station, I imagine.
Actually, I was thinking on taking. I was wondering whether I had. My retirement's coming up in a couple of months, and I was wondering how much leave time I had.
Leave time. He crosses his arms and grins. My boy, I have not known another man to work as hard as you have, especially on the backwater like this where we have so little to do. You have plenty of vacation if you'd like it. Looking for a
Yeah.
bit of an early retirement?
Yeah, I met this girl a while back, and I'm thinking about taking her to, one of the core worlds for a nice honeymoon.
He, puts a hand on your shoulder. Oh, my boy, you know what I think about the core worlds, but hey, anything for a beautiful lady, am I right?
Exactly.
He kind of pats you on the back with his big metal hand. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, Chiefy Baby, he took all the girls out all over this planet. It was great. Love it. Every single time. And you young buck, I'm going to miss you around here. I was hoping you'd retire here at the capital. He,
Holy-
waves a hand around.
Oh, well, I definitely plan to come back. This is, just maybe take a year or two and travel, then come back,
I understand. But hey, you take notice from me. Kind of, thumbs back at the bounty office where images of both the living and dead crew of the Bojack are flashing up on screen with various rather exorbitant prices are popping up. You be careful, right? Galaxy's a pretty dangerous place, and right now it seems like someone's been kicking up the Federation's, beehive.
Oh, well, I'm aware of that.
All right.
But,
Yeah.
I don't think they'll get any trouble from me. Anybody who can notice there is, the definite crossing of fingers here, by the way.
Yeah, I understand. All right, well, far be it from me from, stopping you from enjoying your life however you want to live it. Chief Bebu believes everyone deserves to live the way they want to live. Fuck the Federation for trying to stop us from leaving the planet. You can go wherever you like. They're not going to, see me reporting it.
Alright. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna head out, but is there anything, you want me to do to finish off my shift?
Yes, there's one last thing I need from you, my boy. Hold on. He goes back in the office and starts writing something on a piece of paper. I don't think that you're getting out quite that easily. I still have one last thing that you're going to need to do for me. Yes. Comes back out and hands you a piece of paper. Sign.
Yeah, I sign it off.
Good, there you go. It's your last month. It's the last month's pay. You're not going to get out of here without being, thinking that Chiefy Baby is being stingy with you.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, hands you a, credit sheet, and you see that an additional 2,500 credits have been added to your account. There you go. Little, your month's pay, and the rest will start kicking in as soon as you get off. As soon as the retirement kicks in, then you start getting your pension.
Of course.
I'm sorry we don't have time to throw together something for you. I'm sure a number of the people over at your former outpost would have loved to throw you a going-away party.
Well, tell you what, I'll still be in town for another couple of days. Why don't we, meet at the usual place and, tomorrow evening?
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Slaps you on the back, and then he turns over to the other two. Oh, you little robots, the only ones to make it out alive along with your captain. Sorry about what happened to your friends.
It's weird that only the robots lived, isn't it?
Yes, it's always the robots that live. Funny how that always happens. rubs his chin, just like on the planet where everyone died except for robots. They said that all they were doing was taking care of the people. Turns out they all died mysteriously in unrelated situations. Luckily, robots were able to continue running things nice and easily. Yeah, good for them. Man,
We are more effective without a margin of sentient error.
that's what I've been told that before by the program that runs all of our retirement pension. But hey, it's fine. You know, whatever. Little human error, not so bad.
Yeah, you notice Humphreys twitch a little at the mention of him fucking up his retirement.
But listen. Machine or not, I still owe all of you. And I owe the ones who have died as well. They're going to be paid even if they aren't alive to see, the reward. No one's going to say that Chiefy Baby ever going to shortchange a dead man. Yeah, goes back and...
Very nice of you.
Yeah. Writes a quick thing and let's see here. I'm just actually doing the numbers real quick. So it's Colgate, Jane, Zimmer, Shay, Victor. Yeah, so he writes a check for 5,000 and gives you, bring this to your captain, alright, with my compliments.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
I will do that.
He's never going to see that money.
At this point, Kat, you've just been finished getting wrapped up. It turns out, like, the doctors were like, wow, someone did a really great job, fixing up this wound properly when you got hurt. So it's completely healed, and, like, the medicine they were using was top-notch. I can't imagine what sort of, like, amazing success someone must have achieved in originally treating this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost as if they had the knowledge of a doctor.
Yeah.
Chief,
Yes.
do you know what a religion is?
Religion? Oh, yes, of course. We have religion. Why, is it not something that people on your home planet have? Is it the new concept?
We sort of have one religion, I think.
Oh, one religion, eh? You sound like the Federation. No offense.
Cat would
None
probably now be walking into the room.
Yeah. Cat, my dear. Hey, we're just talking about religion. Little Robot has a robot religion. Tell me, what is it that your people believe in, my friend?
Alicorns.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
It's a horse with a horn and wings and magic.
Oh, well, I guess any civilization that would... I guess you came from the same place as those little horse people.
Which little horse people?
The ones who went... The one who went off in the desert and exploded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a interesting god. I've never heard of such a one myself, but why do you mention it?
Well, I was wondering what sort of religions you have in the human societies.
Ah, what type of religions we have? Well, in worlds not controlled for too long by the Federation, we have many religions. So many different varieties and faiths. Some a little bit more out there than others, but all with their own unique, beautiful cultural impact. The Federation has one. He, walks over and taps a, like the plate that basically proclaims this place as a security office. There is an image of a golden blazed, let's see, what the fuck was the symbol? Don't tell me I did not. Oh, God damn, I deleted it way too early. Anyway, it's like a crescent moon with a sun, and it's embossed in gold on a silvery disc. The goddess of sun and moon.
Interesting.
Do I recognize this symbol?
It looks familiar. Roll me knowledge plus intelligence.
Okay.
Oh, this is something that zombie should get.
1d10 minus 2 plus.
And we lost in a round.
No.
Oh, well.
Oh well. Screw him anyway!
Not certain,
Is
not
knowledge
appearing in
actually
this
a
film.
skill?
Yes, like there's a bunch of different like knowledge type. So this would be knowledge type rituals or knowledge type religion, or even just knowledge type. If that's true.
Yeah.
-2 if not. Though this is an easy one, so you'll probably succeed anyway.
12.
Yep.
Yeah, you succeed. So it's the like you recognize this. This is the same symbol that appears as part of the royal crest. Back on your own homeworld. Like, not exactly like it's different, but like both of the symbols are the exact same as appear on that crest. Like, they are the symbols of Celestia and Luna in
That's
different form.
Quote unquote your homeworld.
Quote unquote, yeah, your homeworld robot.
Where did you get this? What is this religion? What are its origins?
I don't know, probably originated on Holy Terror itself. Everything that comes from the Federation supposedly draws back to that damned homeworld.
Oh my god.
You believe them?
Is
Humanity
the Federation
is
just a bunch of bronies?
no, Christ, no, fuck, no. Just like normally I'd say like, oh, you're gonna have to find out. No. Like I just want to establish this right now. No.
So that's one. Joking.
No, there's like
for those of you watching, Humphreys pulls out a cigarette and just like starts rolling it, trying to gauge whether or not he'll be told to quit smoking if he lights up. But
Chief doesn't seem to be paying much attention right now, and you do notice that like back side thing, there's one of the people who's like consistently just hanging around this place, like a grizzled old bastard with a headband who's smoking a cigarette. So he's it's probably not a big deal.
yeah, so I'll light it I'll light it using pyrokinesis.
Yeah. So yeah, those of you who are paying attention notice, your new buddy just suddenly like snap his fingers and a light appears over his like hand that he lights a cigarette with.
Him.
I'm a bit busy analyzing the crest.
Yeah. It again, you're not getting too much more from it than that, and you actually do notice that this is the same symbol. I'll say that you probably remember this because I did actually mention this at the end of Strange Bedfellows Part 1, which is that the station you crashed into, which turned out to be the symbol of the of the Federation that the Bureau of Xenological Research is a part of, uses. Like, this is established as their symbol. You didn't know that this was part of the religion, though.
Oh my god. I can't tell if you're just coming up with this on the spot or if I've stumbled into a plot point.
No, the reason I actually had this written down, I'm annoyed that I deleted it, was that this was actually something I established right at the end of the first campaign.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna go kill some Federation people. Do you wanna help me?
Hey, listen, I'd like nothing better, but unfortunately, it would end badly. Starting a one-man revolution against the, a massive galaxy-spanning empire like the Federation is a really good way of getting your planet glassed. At this point, I'm hoping that whatever it is you're doing will be able to do enough damage to prevent them expanding any further, or, God willing, stop them altogether.
I just need to know that if we have even the slightest chance of beating them, that you'll be on our side.
And there is a chance, even a sliver of a chance of beating them. If you prove that they can be stopped, if you need anything at all, anything, I promise we'll be right there with you.
Cat doesn't say this, but speaking of which, hey boss, I have some vacation time. May I start to use that eventually?
His
Like-
eyes widen slightly as he looks from you to the detective. Yeah, Humphrey. And then back in, he's
Cat,
like,
it's
oh!
not that, Cat.
It's like, oh, well. Oh, yeah, no, like, I want to establish, I want to point out the fact, Graham, that I came up with the character that this cat is based on, I created long before meeting Cat. So, it is just random coincidence that the characters have the same name. Yeah, it's like he looks between you and Cat a few times, like, oh, of course, take all the vacation time you need. I hear the galaxy is very nice this time of year.
Cat looks somewhat confused and then nods. Thanks.
He like puts an arm on your shoulder. Listen, whatever you get up to, right? Just make sure you come back in one piece, and remember you always got a place yet. And hey, listen, I know how some people can be, and I just want to make sure you're aware that no one's judging, right?
Well, thanks for not judging me. She smiles, like,
Guys.
gleefully.
It's like, oh, you kids. Oh, Jiffy, baby, was like you once upon a time. I remember what it's like to be young and in love. All right, well, you two have fun, eh?
Humphreys is just like trying to cover his mouth as best he can.
Yeah, the old guy with
Cat
the
looks
bandana.
incredibly confused.
Yeah, the old guy, like, kind of just looks between the two of you as well. I was like, I guess love can bloom.
Jane is recalling the time that love killed all the chrysalids. Whatever.
Yes, all the chrysalids.
She's thinking this could come in handy.
If I can weaponize this love, turn it into a beam to kill our enemies with.
Well, thank you, Chief. You have been a great help.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it. And if you're staying around, to see these crazy lovebirds off, you can stay at the station, free of charge, no worries at all. You might have to stay in a cell, but they're very nice cells. We won't lock you up either.
Oh, you're a funny guy.
Uh-huh.
You guys could also
Sorry.
just I have an apartment. If you guys
Oh.
would like to use that.
We also have a ship.
That's true.
Yeah, just like this giant spaceship with massive laser batteries, and this pink and gray color paint scheme just sitting in the it's larger than most of the buildings. It's the same time. This is the capital, but it's a podunk little backwater world that mostly is has trading going on from planetary mines, but this ship is just huge and nice.
Okay.
Well, I have 5,000 credits and a bunch of stuff to sell.
Right. Hey, listen, as I said, a lot of people around here are very grateful. A lot of them are going, I've told them, I told them to cut you a discount when it came to picking up things to help with taking care of the pirates, but I imagine a lot of them are probably still pretty grateful for what you did. Don't hesitate to swing by any of the, anywhere you want. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of drinks for the local heroes.
One more thing.
Hmm?
Were any of those pirates relatives of people here? Or were they from somewhere else, or...
Anyone who's family with the pirates probably has been keeping it under the hat. Rarity has been causing a lot of trouble for everyone on this planet, and no one who went to join him is going to find much love from anyone left in the community. Well, I'm sure a few of his pirates were locals. No one's going to admit to it.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go pickpocket Zimmer.
Is there back on the ship being repaired?
I'll go pickpocket Zimmer.
Oh god.
So while Jane goes off to pickpocket, what are Kat, the detective, and Kat, Derek, and Colgate Bot up to?
I'm probably actually, heading as like, hey, look, just so we're aware, I should probably go home and get my stuff packed up. And where do I have it delivered?
Same as well.
You haven't sent directly to the ship.
Yeah, central.
I guess I better go back to the ship.
Bojack.
I guess. Since everybody's like kind of splitting up now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be on board in like 2-3 hours.
Alright, Ethan.
I will be the same.
What do you like when you go back to your apartment, Detective?
Yes.
Derek. Derek, when you go back to your apartment, like, what do you pick up? Like, what is it that you have with you when you when you board the Bojack?
My bounty hunting gear, actually.
Okay, and so what exactly is that?
It's my personal armor, which is basic nano weave, which isn't exactly basic, and also it's lethal a lethal blaster and a non-lethal blaster and a non-lethal melee weapon.
Okay.
Which I have, yeah.
So you got like a pair of like blasters at either hip. One is actually just a stun. The other one is for kill, and a
one rifle and one pistol. The pistol's non-lethal.
Okay. So you have like a pistol on your hip and like a blast rifle over your shoulder. Like I want to just kind of get a mental image for what your character looks like.
And also a bounty hunter duster, because every good bounty hunter has a duster.
Okay, so you kind of look a little bit like an archetypal cowboy. Like you've got this big brown duster with this like rifle slung over your shoulder. Not a stun pistol at your side, like a big vibro knife at like the hilt, like on your belt, and a nano weave vest covering your body mass, like the center of mass. Oh yeah, so here we go. Like we have the new Bojack shift log.
Yeah.
So,
I love how it just says cat.
Oh yeah, so as the doors as you like walk through the town with like the dust blowing through you, you see Kat is just now boarding the Bojack as well. She has this why don't you describe what this version of Kat looks like? Winter, like what does Kat look like to you?
I have a small paragraph for that.
Okay, great. Well, let's do like the whole describing the characters bit as they board the ship.
Kat is a average height woman with red hair that's tied up back into a ponytail with a camo bandana as the tie. An officer blue blouse with khakis, as well as military style boots, but one of them is a leg, with the broken leg, missing leg replacement. And she always keeps her sniper rifle, her base rifle, around her back, so that is what she also has.
Alright, yeah. And
with a small backpack full of basic small stuff.
All right, cool. So yeah, the two of you kind of like get on, like climb aboard the ship, and as you do, you actually see like what Zombie just posted in the chat, which is like a list of the crew of the Bojack being updated. Like lead medical officer, Dr. G, deceased. Intelligence officer, Victor Sentry, deceased. First officer and gunner Shay, deceased. Capital ship class, Armada head Jane Doe, acting like in command, security chief Derek Humphrey, on deck, chief boarding officer Cat.
Oh god. That's gonna change quickly.
Yeah, Mac. Cat Mac.
Yes.
Let's see here. What was
Leading pickled staff.
yeah.
Colgate.
Chief officer of not it's like this one was particularly put in by the AI, like chief officer of doing nothing. Colgate. President.
Oh god. I legitimately feel bad.
oh, come on! The AI is an asshole. It doesn't. It's not actually.
I know.
You take that back.
Wait, you saying that to me, the AI, or to Time Knight?
To Duhad and to Time Knight. Do not insult the AI that I cultivated.
Right. Yeah. And Captain Zimmer off duty.
Mm-hmm.
So as you two kind of enter into the ship, you see that the first as you kind of walk through, you notice that in addition to various rooms for various members of the crew, there is a well-staffed medical room, several manned turret points for controlling various guns, a storage facility which looks alarmingly decked out for carrying human cargo, and there's a meeting room. There's a repair room where the captain is currently being worked on. There's the bridge, and then in the meeting room, you kind of miss the first time you look through it, but then the second time you see that there's a large tank of organs installed along one side of the wall.
Cat is going to jump back, not expecting to see this can of organs.
Can of organs, bubbles,
Yeah.
just makes bubbles.
You can speak through the ship's speakers, by the way.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Yeah, this is what's left of me. Yeah. So yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Ta-da! I
It's
don't
great to see you in person.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm totally. I totally understand your surprise that I'm just a bunch of just a bunch of organs in a tube of slime. So I probably would have done the same.
The voice of the shipboard AI pipes in. I do not understand why you would be surprised. I already mentioned the fact that morale officer Colgate was in this current situation.
Yes, it's one thing to hear it, and another thing to see it.
Yeah, well.
For organic, maybe.
At least I have emotions.
Indeed, I have noticed. This is yet another way in which I am superior to you.
Superior in what way?
In that I have no emotions, no pride, no like anything that could stand in the way of my genius.
So,
I'm a perfect life form.
let me. Yeah, I look over. So you're the morale officer, and this is the one that puts you in your place. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, being in a tube of goo for the past, I don't know, feels like an eternity, but
This is
kind of does
incorrect.
that to you.
The amount of time that Morale Officer Colgate has been in a tube cannot have exceeded more than one standard year. She is being dramatic. She does this. It is an organic trait, which she unfortunately carries over despite her improvements in being given a robotic body. She is ungrateful about this as well.
I see. Well, do you guys have like onboard housing of some sort?
There are indeed rooms. If you would prefer not to stay in the cold storage, we can offer you a number of bunks. The quarters that were formerly owned by the first mate have been recently vacated. They are the
All right.
nicest.
All right, I'll take a look.
Do I get to explain what Shay would have had her room look like?
Yes, yes, you can.
It is a very white room filled with little bits of sticks and such. Even the bed is made of sticks. As she is a bird, or was a bird, and now is glass.
I see.
Very very puffy, like as if it was like within air.
So yeah, how much of this stuff would be familiar as far as like the kind of furniture it is to my character?
Not very. This is like weird Xenos like bedding and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start moving that stuff to the cargo hold.
Oh.
Yeah, like basically, like as soon as you start removing it, like fleet of little robots come in, and start like just removing it all as well.
Do you guys have regular, like, desk, chairs, all that stuff? I asked the little robots.
Like they say, define regular.
Human.
Human. No. This ship was owned and operated solely by Captain Zimmer and First Officer Shea, neither of whom had human needs. Captain Zimmer's quarters are also designed to exploit the fact that he lives purely inside of a robotic body to reduce on amenities. We have nesting materials. Many of them are soft and probably very comfortable for a human. We might also be able to remove one of the slave carriers to not freeze you when put into it, and they are fairly comfortable.
I'll just go get some when I go down.
Understood. It it's like, and as to you, new Chief Boarding Officer
McCready?
McCready? Yeah.
No, Humphreys is the name.
No, Cat.
Yeah.
Oh.
McCready.
I can I'll be fine on my own without any sort of special bedding. I have a small sleeping bag in here.
Understood. If you would like anything else, do
Where
not
were you
hesitate to
living?
ask.
Yeah. Where were you living before we quit?
I was living in the quarter, in the regular holding quarters where it is not that clean. So
You mean
I
that
just got
you
my...
were staying in the prison cells, is what you're telling me?
Yes,
Oh,
I
man.
was.
He just kind of laughs. He's like, "Yeah, I remember my first couple of years."
By the way, you both have vehicles probably that you used. Kat, you were just hanging around. You were like living in town, and you probably wouldn't have to go that far. So you probably only have like a like essentially a motorcycle,
Yeah.
which you can actually wheel on board. Like
All right,
it's-
then I will wheel it on board and put that
Yeah.
in my room.
I have something akin to a paddy wagon,
Okay.
but I'm gonna drive it to my house and load as much of my furniture, like essentially my nice desk and my nice bed, into it.
It takes a
And
couple of trips, but you are able to bring over like a desk, a bed, and some other things.
Cat will
And a
help with
computer to
that
hack
process.
it in a computer so that I can hook it up to the network.
Yeah, you have like a computer terminal that you're able to hook up into the thing. Though as soon as you do notice that the AI immediately starts rifling through your private files.
Yeah, I'm gonna unhook it out. Okay. I'm gonna go to the robot that is whose name I was told, but not
Jane. Jane Doe. Basically, like the joke with her name is that she has no name. She is literally a Jane Doe.
So I'm gonna not to Jane Doe, but the ornery one.
Barley.
Yeah.
Barley computer
Yeah, the
in
AI.
million names character.
When I hooked it up to the network, something started hooked my computer up to the network. Something started rifling through my files.
Yes, this was a simple security measure. I have unfortunately had gaps in files. I am attempting to rectify the situation as quickly as possible for the convenience of the entire crew.
I see. Okay, so it wasn't like there was some sort of security breach from outside
No,
the ship.
no, for the
Alright.
security of the crew, I was merely looking at your files. Unfortunately, there was very little of substance that I was able to glean from your personal information. Your life is, unfortunately, underwhelming.
Well, it's mostly case files.
Indeed, none of which are relevant outside of this planet. You, like so many other organics, have such a very narrow view on the universe.
It is unfortunate, but hopefully, but I do hope to broaden the view somewhat.
That can be arranged.
He goes back in, plugs it back into the wall, and starts taking notes on the surroundings of the ship.
All right. Coley, what are you doing?
Huh?
I said, Coley,
What you be doing?
what are you doing like during all of this?
I don't know. This is probably a good time to bring up the fact again that I do have what's it called?
Describe it. We'll be able to help you.
I have clairvoyance. Clairvoyance, yes.
Oh,
that's it.
Yes. You see if you actually do start like as you're sitting in your tank waiting, like just like hang out. You actually start seeing some flashes of something. Roll me willpower plus clairvoyance.
Willpower plus clairvoyance. Okay, let's see here. Where is it?
So on your character sheet, it's the attribute.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay, hold on a sec. Yeah, this will take me a little bit.
Okay, well, while you're
In the
doing that,
meantime, Cat will approach capital ship Jane Doe and ask this question. So,
Jane is currently scouting out Zimmer, preparing to pickpocket him. Yes? What do you want?
I see that you have 3 turret stations placed up along the ship.
Yes, I don't know much about those. Those were not my area of specialization.
Plus.
Well, are they staffed? Is my question, because I have learned how to use these effectively in my time.
I'm pretty sure that Barley can handle it, but you're more than welcome to try. Just don't turn them on the ship, if that's a thing you can even do.
Fortunately for all of you, it is not.
It is not. Yes.
Otherwise,
Come on.
crit fails would be pretty bad. Oh yeah, what do you get? What do you get? Time Knight?
16.
16. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah. So brief break from this conversation as Colgate in your tank. Your mind is suddenly filled with images. Like normal, like you've been having weird little flashes of like vision recently, but ever since your body was destroyed, sending feedback, directly into your tank, something's been weird with your, with your mind. And in a sudden like blaze of images, you see a man wearing the skin of what looks like Dr. G with the word Vic written on the corpse's teeth, getting out of a plane and looking at the boat, like staring at the Bojack with an unreadable expression. You see, like the planet of Equestria, like looming large in the field of view from in front of the ship. You see Equestria burning as Federation warships begin bombarding the planet. Your arrival too late to stop them, and you see your own body in a mirror, sewn together and unnatural looking, but alive, like whole, not a robot, like a genuine return to your own physical form. And finally, the last thing that you see is a rift opening in the universe. You don't know anything else about it except that there's just this massive rift next to Equestria, which does not appear to be burning in this vision, but is just this massive hole, and through it, infinite realities, infinite, timelines and possibilities. And then you're snapped back to reality.
I am just like a bit frazzled for a little bit. Just like, what was... Okay, just trying to figure out what exactly kind of happened.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to collect myself right now. So.
Okay, all right. Well, while you do that, we'll switch back real quick to the conversation.
Alright, she will walk to the big gun and start talking to and look up at the speaker system. Hello, what should I call you? She is referring to the AI. Yes.
My name is irrelevant, though the capital ship of this fleet has determined that my designation is Barley.
Alright, Barley.
Yes.
So, this gun turret here, is it currently being manned by anyone?
The computer pauses as a robot, rolls past. As it currently has no one in the gunning position, no, it is not being manned.
I'm trying to say, is anyone in a time of crisis expected to man it?
No, it is currently being manned only by shipborne, by the ship's automated crew. Unfortunately, they are underwhelming.
Well, I think that I could be more helpful in a situation.
Indeed. That
My
could
knowledge
be
of weapons
helpful.
is strong, so I would ask that in times of crisis, when I'm around, that I could take this position.
You are more than welcome to it. It's specifically looking at like the heavy turret.
Yes.
It's like, yes, this will. You are more than welcome to it, Chief Gunnery
Thank you
Officer.
very much. She will bow, and then start, and then yeah.
Yeah. Colgate, have you finished like freaking out, man?
Oh, burning. So much burning. What? Okay.
It's like, oh man, I can it's like my eyes are rolling back, like up in my head and seeing my own mind, because they are, and I can. But like,
I have really no idea what I should do, because I still really don't know what to make of this stuff, because this could just be very well me just freaking out just having a weird freak out or something.
freak out, freak out, freak out, freak out. But yeah, no, it totally could be. But yeah, you're like, this is some crazy shit, man. Like,
I don't know who I would tell about this.
you could tell anyone. Hell, you could even tell the friendly AI, who I'm sure would, consider that to be very relevant information that it would totally pay attention to.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to refrain from telling him about that. I'm going to just...
You always tell one of those friendly new people, like Kat. That Kat lady, she seems real nice. I bet she'd be real like a real good person to talk to.
Sure. That sounds like...
That would likely
Probably
be walking by as we do.
Hey,
snap
there
back
she is
to
now.
Hey, Kat, mind, you have a moment to talk about something real quick?
Sure, why not? Is there like a chair or something in this room?
Yeah, there's a chair.
She'll sit down in the chair. What is it?
You probably think I'm just going crazy or something. I feel like I saw a lot of things, but that... Look, do you believe in like premonitions or...
Do you believe in something called love?
Or like getting visions, just spontaneously getting visions of the future or something like that. I don't know if that's what just happened to me, but I've seen a lot of weird cryptic stuff.
I've not had anything like happen to that myself, but I've never been in a situation like that. I'm willing to look at anything in a logical way to see if there is any truth to it.
I saw some weird stuff. Like I saw my home planet.
Mm-hmm.
It was burning. All day.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Yeah, but I've also saw that it was fine. I saw multiple things. I'm not sure which ones come in what order.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess mostly the one that possibly could be more recent. I saw somebody looking at our ship, and he was wearing the cloak that Victor Sentry was wearing when he died.
Oh, that guy. Well, I kinda hope I don't see him again. He did not seem sane in the head, fully.
Yeah.
He seems somewhat insane in the membrane.
Yes.
Yeah. So something. There was really something familiar about that guy, but couldn't read whether he was. Couldn't read quite what his intent was. I mean, I don't know if he was a friend or foe, but I don't know the context of any of the things that I've seen. It's just I know that I don't even know if it's just me having a weird hallucinations or anything.
That could be likely, because...
I mean, it's just I don't know. There's just something in my mind in the back of my mind that says I probably should that says I shouldn't just ignore it, but I have no idea what it means.
Well, if any sort of situation that could possibly end up with with any of those results happens, keep that in mind when you're doing your next actions.
Yeah. Should. Yeah. I'll do that.
All right. She will nod, stand up, and go to her quarters,
All right.
laying out her sleeping bag.
So yeah, as you're doing that, you hear the sound of something in the background, like something odd, like from the control room.
Cat would start to carefully approach, like, train style, with a combat knife that was in her bag.
All right, yeah.
She is not known to have it, but she doesn't think that she could use her sniper rifle in this case. Probably too short a range. Yes.
Yeah. So like there seems to be like a warning siren, like a warning thing going off about incoming ship. An incoming ship.
She will yell, incoming ship, get ready, as she runs to the gun sheet, runs to the guns, and tries to figure out the system of how it runs.
Yeah, so you run to the all right, so you run to the guns. By the way, you all hear this. You all hear the sound
Yes.
of like a warning bell going, like a warning siren going off about an incoming ship.
No.
So not like a loud one. It's not like a emergency. By the way, Jane, at this moment you're like playing through
I'm out
the
shopping.
yeah. Oh, you're out shopping. All right. Well, then you
Yeah.
actually see this. Like you see something coming from the sky.
How big?
Not that big. It's not that big, but it's trailing smoke.
Cat will climb up into the gun seat and try to get a good scan to see if she can see whatever incoming ship there is.
There seems to be it seems to be like a fighter of some sort, and it's damaged. It's coming in hot.
Damn.
All right.
Do you recognize any emblems or symbols on it?
It's a Federation.
It's probably moving
ship.
too fast. Oh, okay.
Like, you
Oh,
can't see
no.
you can see the design. What was that, Morath? What were you saying?
I'm gonna go to the bridge.
Okay, yeah. Those of you on the bridge see this thing coming. It's coming in hot, and it's seems damaged.
Okay. I'm gonna look in. So, what kinds of communications do it's like? I'm gonna do the equivalent to open up a hailing frequency.
All right. You do actually manage to get in touch with the ship, but it appears like the ship is like the communications relay has been damaged beyond repair. Like
I'm
you
going
can't get
to
it
try to
through.
look behind it to see if anything is following.
Nothing appears to be following.
Hmm. Will it hit the town if it crash lands?
It'll hit just outside of town.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's running.
Yes,
Like-
it is still flying. It's just like burning, and one of the engines is belching smoke.
Federation vessel, we do request that you you are currently on a collision course with the planet. We request that you disengage your engines.
Like from over the other side, you can hear like.
We are ready to render assistance if necessary, but we need you to disengage your engines. I turn off the mic. Anybody else get that?
I don't. Not really. I think he says something. I don't know. I didn't quite catch that.
Didn't
Okay.
understand it either.
All right.
You see the ship actually starts to turn, and it seems to be coming down towards town now, like towards the spaceport.
Turning on power to the gun system. Gonna blow it
Prepare-
up if it
Yeah. Prepare.
turns to a risk.
Yes. I'm gonna look at the ship. Are the guns on this ship at all automated?
Yes, they are automated guns.
Yeah. The other two are.
Yeah. Target the propulsion systems. Take it out.
If we fire the guns on the ship are large enough that they disintegrate the entire ship if we fire.
Yeah.
Would you like to take the shot?
The entire ship?
Yes, into a small craft, and our guns are very large.
Would it?
If they
Would
come
we
with
predict
if
that
they-
would
if
land
they get
near
close
us
enough-
or like on us or anything?
Close, but not on you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not as of yet. Hold that fire until they get near the atmosphere.
All right.
I'm gonna reopen the hailing frequency.
All right. As it starts getting closer and clearly starts going through the atmosphere, you do notice that it starts like applying, like, essentially the brakes. Like the engines start blasting the opposite direction, trying to slow it down on descent, and the frequency actually starts clearing up slightly.
Federation vessel. Are you? Is your impact going to be detrimental to the denizens of the planet? Okay.
I know I'm not there, but can I recommend that
You can like put out a little like com link and just be like recommend whatever you want.
Colgate, why don't you use your clairvoyance to hear what they're saying in the ship?
I don't think that's how
That's
clairvoyance
not how
works.
Clairvoyance.
Yeah, that's
What does clairvoyance do?
clairvoyant. That would be no like clear. That'd be telepathy. Clairvoyance is like seeing glimpses of the future or past.
Yeah.
Are you sure
Yes.
that clairvoyance? No, hold on.
Well,
Clairvoyance is sight into the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Yeah, and I don't
Telepathy
think that
is long distance communication.
Yeah, I really don't
Okay,
think
yeah, so it is.
that
Okay,
I
it
can
is.
control.
I didn't.
this.
I thought it could have just been.
what if Colgate uses her? Could Colgate use her ice powers to slow down the ship?
No.
No.
That
Okay.
probably wouldn't be a good idea either.
Yeah, she could blast like
Yeah.
ice beams at it, but that probably wouldn't really be helping as much as
Helpful.
just
Yeah.
doing more damage.
Alright,
I'm gonna go out to. They said they were landing at the
Yeah.
spaceport though, so that's
No, I was right.
so.
Remote viewing.
Hey,
with
Balil.
Hey,
clairvoyance.
Leo, yeah.
Hey, losers.
Just in time. By the way, this is our new player.
I'm actually not home. I'm actually calling from where the meet is.
Oh,
Hi.
Harvey,
Hi.
hey. You're just here
Yeah.
for the dramatic conclusion of this episode's Strange Bedfellows.
Ha ha.
And
You
Kevin...
guys fill me in later about it, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Alright.
no worries, no worries. Kevin Zimmer's fine, by the way.
Sweet.
Alright.
All right. So anyway, the ship is coming down fast, and it seems to be on fire.
So, if it's landing at the spaceport, I'm going to go to the spaceport.
Okay, you start running to the spaceport. Anyone else? Who
That
else?
will follow.
Alright.
Robo Colgate will.
So Derek, Kat, and Robogate are all heading to the spaceport. Jane Doe.
I'm gonna finish my shopping.
Okay, ignoring the crisis.
Yeah.
So the ship starts shuddering as it comes down, and just before it hits the ground hard enough to just explode, it hits the thrusters hard, and kind of more crashes gently. Like the ship is smashed into the ground, and the bottom part of it is crumpled, but it doesn't blow up anything.
Would I be
Um,
able to set up my sniper rifle in a
Yes.
good position in time?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do that, and I'll keep Overwatch.
I'm going to walk up to the ship while also calling in emergency services.
Okay. Do you have your gun drawn? And if so, which one?
I do, but not drawn and pointed, just drawn in, security position.
Okay. Let's see. Kolibot?
I do have. This body does have sonic blaster, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Is that
Yeah, you
so-
can name it. So, as you guys kind of get in defensive position or start running to the thing, you see the canopy of this fighter begin to dent outward as someone inside kicks it out. Eventually, the canopy falls away, and you see a white armored boot withdraw back into it, and then a pair of hands reach up and grab either side of the thing. You hear a voice from inside shout, "Don't shoot! Swear to God!"
Wasn't planning on it?
Only for defensive purposes.
A figure crawls out of the top of the canopy, and the first thing you see is a rotting head. A rotting horse's head.
Damn it.
Then a scarred, grinning face, and then the rest of a white armored individual with a huge bloody handprint right over his heart. As the figure crawls from the burning ship, he throws his hands out wide and calls over, "Who missed me?"
to be continued?
Continued.
Kept you waiting, didn't I?
Hard cut to Jane still shopping.
Hard cut to Jane in the shopping center.
Just
And-
are we going to need more? Are we going to need avocados? I don't know. Nobody eats avocados here.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I like avocados.
We'll spend the next 10 minutes after the end dealing with Jane buying groceries. Now, so yeah, all of you are going to get 2 experience points for a relatively short but
Am I
character
gonna get a
establishment.
single experience point for just.
Yeah, it's just showing up. Well, there's role playing, so I'm giving you 2. I'm giving everyone 2 for showing up and engaging at least a bit. But yes, we've now established 2 of our new characters and been introduced very, very briefly to the 3rd.
Yes.
Next week, we're hopefully actually going to see the return of Zombie Cam's Divided Kingdom game in a way, at least for a one shot. And a week after that, we will have Morath rejoining us for the next installment of Strange Bedfellows. And stay tuned because we're going to have more campaigns coming up real soon.
Yeah.
So that Strange Bedfellows is not the only campaign week after week after week for months on end.
Yeah.
It's variety of the spice of life. See you next time.